Video start with me, Get Dave. Hello, everybody. We're playing Hollow Knight. Let's visit Sly. Purchase his wares. And we'll get Grabbing Swarm. It's good if you're trying to get rich. And you know what? Let's just clean ourselves out. One more. And we get... It's non-trivial. So that container that fills up when we hit enemies, our soul gauge, think of that as a cup. We get another cup, 1/3 as big, that fills up at 1/3 the rate once the main one's full. And whenever the main cup gets emptied, any excess in the tiny one gets poured in. Might be easier to understand by watching. There will be many opportunities for that. You know, we got so many dead ends and so on in fungal wastes. And green path. I think we gotta do something about that. All right. Let's remember already where we're doing. Yeah, okay. There we go. This one I think might be a crystal dash thing. Crystal heart, there we go. Right. I think we hung out with Quirrell here. Alright, I was unable to juggle across the water. Some bugs can do it. Not this one. But we're confirmed now. Isma's Tear also might do it. I mean, kind of depends. Whether you want to go down or up. Also, defeating all of the Metroids in this section might cause the acid level to go down. So that's also an option. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Perfect. Let's dance! I know it looks more impressive, but the nail helps. Oh yeah, those. How dare you not face me? Alright, he did successfully hit me twice and bait me into think he was going high when he went low. So, cowering guard, I tip my hat to you. How about, I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing here. Nearly blew it. I think we've been here. There we go. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. There's a lot of map to memorize in this game. Also, I've been playing ahead off camera on a different file on the Switch. Hollow Knight's available for lots of platforms, so if you want the game, it's pretty easy to get. I'm only a little bit ahead of where I am in this, probably. But wait. This is the map pin? Didn't I already get this? Are we chasing a false pin? Oh, this is potentially quite annoying. That's 2 dead ends with the map pins. Yeah, and that's a drop. This is where I got my butt kicked. Oh, okay. Sounds like it was all to rescue a grub, which... solid reward. Or not? Grub, where are you? Oh, I see his container. There we go. Anyway, I have a different save thing to help me with routing, but I was already well ahead of this point. A bit ahead anyway, so... Howling Cliffs. Oh. Well, I've scattered some geo randomly around the place. Oh, thank goodness. I hate operating without a map. Because the fact that, like, all these places you're going aren't getting... Oh. We're farther. And further. By the way, stupid wordplay aside, it is technically not true. You're supposed to use one when you're describing like how far you have to go, and one sec, is that thing gonna attack me? Yeah, okay. As always. Who says no? Like, who would find him and talk to him? Oh, crazy. Oh, oh! I'm actually glad we hit that. So I'm not sure I can get back. Is that just... No, that's not the top of the game world or anything. Okay. Alright, thank you. Hey, wait. Yeah, that's right. Well, thanks for grabbing that wall, knight. Yeah, that one's all on me. Got a little too twitchy on the offense, which is honestly a pretty bad habit to get into in this game. See, there I had the right idea. Sort of figured out, right, he's going to do this after I attack, so we'll get ready. But got a little too twitchy on when I used it. Later on, I think the enemies tend to be a little bit mashier. Whoa. Where you want to swing a little faster. Tend to see a little bit more in terms of large enemies. More hit points on them. As I got too close to it, I kind of knew that would happen. But I went on. It's fine, though. 'Tis my way. Yeah, I know it was inefficient. Oh, okay, cool. That's a little thing we were bumping into. This is very Metroid. Looks like this guy has derpy shoes. Oh, Joni Mitchell's blessing. Tell me more. Tell us all more. Here are the charms, everybody. Oh, yeah. This one can be very useful for some things. You basically have a nice full blue health bar and little else. Combined with the right stuff. Oh, I thought I swung in time. I knew it. Okay, let's be careful. We don't want anything to happen here. We don't want anything unfortunate. All right. Now we're at 2/3 health. That's practically full. I'm not enjoying how I get double tapped, once by the enemies and once by the spikes. Oh! There we go. This is a place where I'd really like to have a double jump, which there is. Honestly, a little hesitant to get it. There's something you have to deliver very carefully. You don't have to, but if you did deliver it, it would be easier if you didn't have double jump and hadn't woken anybody up. We'll put it that way. Rudely, I might add. You hear a giggle? Gorb, the great mind. I think I'm gonna put one of these yellow ones here. Maybe someday we'll find out how great that mind was. Let's find the bench at least. This place is a little disappointing so far. I thought maybe, because I haven't really explored here before. A lot of areas in Hollow Knight are optional. Oh, now we're talking. Now this is what we play for. Okay. Well, we can still go to the left, I suppose. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're... Oh. Nailmaster Motto. Some. Yeah, sure. Teach me your nail art. Ooh. Tell me more. Okay, okay. Hey, yeah. What if I'm in the air? Well, cool. We can protect ourselves from behind now. There's a couple power-up moves you can get, and one really nice thing is that the power-up rules are more like Mega Man. In some games, you know, you build up the charge, you can't move very freely, but in this, you know, we can just roll with it. Alright, looks like there's no increase in power, though, which is kind of to be expected. It seems like the main perk of this is that it hits behind you. Alright, now let us explore to the left. This is a cool game. Like, the world really is sufficiently large for you to get a little lost in. Like, I had zero intention of doing this, but, you know, one path leads to another. We're gonna fall on acid, aren't we? Alright. Whoa! King's Idol, that's a cool 800 geo. Well, not a ton here, but what I've found, I've enjoyed. And yeah, let's try taking the drop to Dirtmouth, actually. Oops. I want to see that again. Skill willing. Squilling. Skrillixing. We'll be able to pull it off. One thing that bugs me about the death mechanic in this game, like I get the rationale for the Dark Souls style thing, although I would argue it doesn't belong in exploration-centric games like Hollow Knight or Dark Souls. It's good for boss fights, right? But not so much for this sort of game, because a lot of the time, you know, I would not want to keep going that direction. Be like, okay, well, at least I quick traveled back to a bench and now I can go explore left when I was going right before. So that is one thing I wish they hadn't copied from Dark Souls, basically. But works well, I think, in Mega Man style games or something like that. You know, so when they did it in Shovel Knight, it worked pretty well. Alright, let's do this. Darn it. This also has Mega Man 5 style charge-up rules. So if you get hit, the charge is gone. I wonder if there's anything we'd be able to interact with now that we couldn't before. Wow. I kind of want to get hit like 9 times this time around just to show a massive skill regression. I think that'd be a little bit funny. I got my wish. That was the jump. Hit. There we go. Yeah, it's a great place. Just out of curiosity? Okay. This place is where we explored before we would have had, you know, a map or an ability to make a marker, or maybe I didn't even go that direction in the first place. Kind of interesting stuff. All right, and now we loop right back. This guy's gonna be grumpy. Oh, after I carried you from here to Green Path, you called me back here to carry you to Green Path. Thanks. That's the equivalent of like your friend dropping you off somewhere from your house, walking home, and then phoning him to have him come pick you up and drive you there again. In my world, that constitutes a dick move. I think we can get rid of that now. Yeah, there's a couple interesting ones here. We'll grab one more before we call it a video, I think. This little test, they took 2 hits before and they still take 2 hits. Woo! Alright, let's do this. This is definitely the one I want. This is what killed the Let's Play the first time, I think. Oh no. Oh, I think I can do it. Not this place. There's a different one. I'm not gonna wipe to this spot. We're doing it without Isma's tear. Yeah! All for that, hey? Oh, thank goodness. We were totally going back to the bench on that one. Boop. Alright. And I guess I gotta go this way for a little bit. So that's just what we'll do. Somewhere random along the road. We'll end the video. Gloiven. Well, I hope you enjoyed that skipping the surface. Let's do it again. Be cool, Dave. Be cool. It comes to my attention, I might just be in the wrong mindset to be playing this game, which is going to make it more fun for you guys, I think. Alright, let's do this. Yeah? Afraid to use cardinal directions? Thought so. Oh! I was looking, but I assumed I triggered it earlier. Alright. This is a good time to take a break, I think. Next time, find a couple more treasures, and then at some point I will have to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing with my life in the game. Yeah. No, we got a plan. It's gonna be fine and great. I'll see you there.